Let's talk about the first marketplace of its kind in Australia that offers fans access to extraordinary, exclusive experiences. Our next guest connects fans with their sporting clubs, athletes and personalities via live experiences. We're talking about the co-founder of FanPlus, Rod Harris, who joins us now. Rod, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for having me on the show.
So in the world of trying to solve problems as entrepreneurs, what have you come up with?
Yeah, what we're the market, so we want fans, sporting clubs and personalities and democratise experiences for everybody. So giving a marketplace, creating a marketplace for fans to have a great experience and find it quite easily.
Yeah, such a great idea. How does it actually work?
Yeah, so the platform is quite simple. So users log on at fanplus.com, they search for their favourite experience. So once they find that, they can purchase that experience, and then they have the option of supplying 3 dates. We lock that in with the talent, with the athlete or personality, and then the buyer goes and participates in that experience. So it's a really seamless, simple process, and they've got 12 months to take up that opportunity as well.
So when you say experience, what are you referring to? What are the experiences on offer?
So we've got things like swimming with the missile, James Magnuson. You can go and do a kicking or a PT session with Collingwood AFL player Adam Treloar. You can hang out with greats of the game in AFL, NRL, cricket, Olympians, play with beach volleyball gold medalists on Bondi Beach. So a whole range of experiences from your lower end $100 entry level up to 15,000 sitting courtside of the NBA game and high-fiving the players when they walk in on the court.
Yeah, that's an incredible idea because I think of kind of birthday gifts for the people who have it all, but this also, I would imagine, works for corporates too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so two of our main, sales channels are corporates and also our retail customers. And we just launched gift cards prior to Christmas last year. They sold really well, and we had a great little uptake of gift card sales. So for your individual person looking for that money can't buy experience for a birthday, for a loved one, we have it. And also for your corporate entertaining, team building exercises, rewarding staff, that's also a big area that, we've been able to penetrate, which is exciting.
So how do you get the people, the celebrities, the swimmers, the Olympians to sign up to this, to agree to doing it?
Yeah, so when we created FanPlus, a big part of FanPlus was giving back to the community or supporting a charitable organisation. So every experience sold will support the athlete or the sporting club or personality's charity of choice. So that's obviously a big factor. They all want to do something to support causes they love. So this gives them the ability to connect with their fans, give the fans something that they would love to be doing, but also supporting their charity or community organisation at the same time.
So I'm going to probably get you in trouble here, but what's the most popular experience?
Oh, look, it's been very seasonal, but I'd probably say based on the last, sort of period when we were selling a lot more experiences than currently, Adam Treloar, Collingwood, hands down #1 seller.
Yes.
And he's been very engaged with offering more than just one experience. He's doing PT sessions, he's doing training clinics, he's doing photo messaging, little greetings. So we've got a whole range of experiences with him. So certainly the #1 seller at the moment.
I guess it's pretty good in the way that a lot of these footy guys want to be able to interact with the fans, but it can be a little bit scary at times, a bit overwhelming for them as well. You're good at kicking a ball, and then you've got millions of people who want to have a yak with you, etc. And what you're doing is providing a pathway, but also making sure that it's all kind of above board.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we wanted to create a fun, safe environment for everybody that's participating in it, and give the athletes a way that they connect with their fans in a in a private, fun setting where they're not overwhelmed or they can't give the time to really engage or participate in an experience with their fans. So it's certainly it's a new marketplace, but a lot of traction, and we're really excited to the point that we are now to really try and scale and grow and push the brand out there as much as we can.
Now, how have you been faring during social isolation though?
Yeah, look, that's I think for every business out there has been a challenging start to 2020. What we've been is quite quickly pivot and introduce virtual experiences. So a lot of the athletes that we have on our platform, we've just been able to tweak them to turn experience. So things like Zoom sessions, we've got athletes that are reviewing people's technique. If it's shooting hoops with
Oh,
Shane
wow.
Peel, how to shoot, stand and shoot your threes. So we've just really tweaked the business to allow people to still connect with their fans, but via a digital platform, online virtual experience.
And what you're doing, we talk about the word democratize here, but you really are kind of bringing people together in the sense that when I grew up, the people that I looked up to just felt like they were on this pedestal. You could never go near them, etc. But we're in this world now, probably thanks to TMZ in the US, where we've learned so much about the celebrities that we all follow that idea of celebrity has become a lot more human. We're now also understanding the other side of celebrity, which isn't obviously as great. We're learning about the history of Hollywood, the sort of stuff that's gone on, the Me Too era as well, uncovering what's been happening on the other side too. So I guess what you're doing is trying to bring people on the same level and to say, look, these people are just the same, but if you want to be like them, find out what it is that you like about them. Here they are.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so as you said, it's democratizing experiences for everybody, and you don't have to be a person that has a high disposable income to sit courtside. You don't have to be a corporate that's got deeper pockets to be able to access some of these money can't buy experiences. We wanted to create them and give access for everybody to enjoy them. And the athletes we're working with, they're all very engaged. A big part of it is it's not a commercial opportunity for them. It's more about giving back, but also connecting with their fans in a fun, personal way.
Yeah, so obviously you're a startup, you want to grow. How do you grow, and is your growth just here in Australia? This is the sort of business that I would imagine would work anywhere.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so here in Australia, obviously, is our focus point at the moment. Certainly, we know the biggest sporting clubs and codes across the world are either in the States or certainly the EPL in England and across Europe. We know that that's what fans want. So we have dabbled in a few experiences across into those codes, into the NBA with the Dallas Mavericks and Golden State Warriors, Manchester United. So, and they have been really well received when we have made those experiences. So we will continue to grow our footprint into other markets. And I think it's a no-brainer for any startup to have goals to scale. Certainly that's ours. And we were hopeful, and we still are hopeful, that 2020 would be that year that we can into other markets.
Now, why did you start it? I see you got a bit of sports memorabilia behind you. I hear from you that most of the people involved in Fan Plus are about sports. Is it just sports that you're looking for?
Yeah, no, look, my background, sports, so obviously, very passionate about sports and certainly enjoy it. What we wanted to do is start with sports as a starting point, but open those categories up to entertainment. So we do have a range of probably about 50 entertainment experiences on board, and that's with reality TV stars or people on X Factor.
Well, you think about musicians as well. There'd be so many bands out there who are sitting around at the moment and might be between records at Australian bands that might be willing to help people out and things like that too. There are so many possibilities, aren't there?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So for us, it's the starting point, but we certainly wanted to keep that entertainment piece into the business and open a whole range of entertainment experiences. So certainly the future for us is growth and scale and opening up new categories and demographics as we business.
Yeah, very much so. So when you talk about your expansion plans around Australia, where are you currently based right now, and where are you hoping to get to?
So currently head office is based in Sydney, but we are working with experiences across all states, and certainly we've got athletes in all states that we're currently working with. Heavily focused at the moment, New South Wales and Queensland are probably our three biggest markets at the moment. We do want to expand that out to other states and grow our experiences. And then, I think it's a no-brainer for us to look at New Zealand as a first point of call, and then look at other opportunities outside of this region to grow the business and certainly grow the experiences and customer base.
And so when you are dealing with these organisations, do you deal with individual clubs, or do you go to, say, the NRL or the AFL?
A combination. So a few of the experiences that we do have on the platform, we're dealing with the codes direct, so the NRLs, AFLs. Others are the clubs, the individual clubs. That a lot of the clubs look after their own inventory and have control of their own inventory, so it's much easier to deal with the clubs. And then on an individual basis, it's with the athletes or the athletes' managers that we're dealing with. So they control their times, and anything outside of their current contracts, we deal with them directly on. And then same thing, it's just individually we're dealing with them on those particular opportunities.
All right, we will leave it there. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks very much for having me on.